There's further descriptions of life in Chinatown. There's the fish market with all different types of weird fish that Chinese like to eat, like frogs and crabs, dried cuttlefish, and there's a hint of mystery. The writer Amy Tan loves to talk about mystery and legends, and there's this door called Tradesman that they don't know what goes on behind it, but they believe that bad people emerge from this door at night. This is a story also about childhood, and this is the distinctly Chinese childhood of the narrator. Tourists never went to Hong Kong since the menu was printed only in Chinese. So here we have the narrator in her role as someone who is in the alleyway. She's between Chinese and American culture because a tourist comes along and he asks what type of food they serve in Hong Kong's, and and they even take a picture of her, and then she yells at them, guts and duck's feet and octopus gizzards, and she runs away shrieking with laughter. Here she's making fun at the Americans who don't understand anything about Chinese culture, who can't read Chinese, and we see a lot of this where she plays one culture against the other. Um, and we talk about her name. Her name is Waverly Place Jong. It's her official name. Her mother understands she needs to have an American name for important American documents. But she has a different name in the house. She's called Mamie, which is little sister, and she is the only daughter in the house. In the next scene, we have her mother combing her hair, and this here we see the tough aspect of her mother. She twists and yanks on her thick black hair until she had formed two tightly wound pigtails. So this is a painful experience for the narrator, and one day she has a sly thought, a clever thought, and she asks her mother, "What is Chinese torture?" And her mother doesn't know what torture means because she says it in English, but she says. So she says, "Who says this word?" And she says, "Some kid in my class said Chinese people do Chinese torture." Here we have an echo of attitudes towards Chinese from the American point of view. The Americans have given Chinese a bad reputation because they know that Chinese do Chinese torture. And her mother turns it around, even though she doesn't understand what torture is, but she has a sense that her daughter's saying something negative. So she says, "Chinese people do business, do medicine, do painting, not like lazy like American people. We do torture, best torture." Guys, this is a very important sentence because this is an attitude of her mother's, which is that she feels that Chinese people in many ways are superior, and she's in a difficult situation because she wants to succeed in American society, and she understands the Americans above her in many ways. So she's constantly trying to prove that, in a way, they're better than her, even though they live in a very difficult situation and they're poor. Um, so she says, "We do torture, best torture," which is kind of ironic.